All right, so I have been with Q about 7.5 weeks. Super excited. Came over from another health and wellness company that I was with for 4.5 years and that I was successful with. That I was so excited to find these products and to find this company and to meet a whole bunch of new people. So I'm a mama of 4. I live in South Carolina. I'm originally from Atlanta, and I want to kind of go through a presentation, PowerPoint presentation with you guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat and tell me where if you can chat, tell me where you are tuning in from. Would love to know. And then at the end, I'll definitely open it up and we can answer some questions. So my goal is for this to be around 30 minutes or less. We're going to go through a little bit about the company, and then we're going to go through the products, and then a little bit about the business. Okay, so here we go. All right. All right. So always, as a mama, love to figure out different ways to make more time for my children and my family, gain more freedom, get more finances, especially for a work-from-home mama. I'm also a marketing consultant. I've been doing that for about 7 years, and I also substitute teach at the high school because I love the kids. So a lot of times we are in that position to where we are trading our time for money, right? You may be in this now. You may have been in this to where I was in this, where I was sitting in traffic like this in Atlanta, Georgia, an hour to an hour and a half one way as a single mama of 4 kiddos. And I was paid 100% on my own, kind of my efforts within the company. What I love about network marketing, what I love about MLMs, I guess, is that there's residual income, and the income comes no matter what you are doing. So you're working smarter, not harder, and you're creating systems, and that helps to leverage the time. So I really, really love that about this business. I've been in network marketing for 6 years now, and it is so much fun, and I love the connecting and meeting new people, and I love that residual income. So side gigs, that's what this is. Company like this is a side gig. I mean, it is as much time as you want to put into it. I work it through the nooks and crannies of my day. It just when I'm sitting in carpool line picking up kids, or in the morning after I do my quiet time. I really don't watch a lot of TV. I do love to read, but I use those little bits of time to help other people with their health and help my team grow. So there's no surprise here that we are making a shift, and we have been for many years, from brick and mortar businesses to online businesses. And that's, I mean, gosh, y'all, I don't know about you guys for Christmas, but I have done a lot of my shopping on Amazon with Amazon Prime, and it is fabulous. Did a lot of the Black Friday shopping before that, and same price, didn't have to go stand in a line at the store. So it was great. What I love about Q Sciences is it's real products that are backed by science and backed by research. We cover, I believe that there's not really one thing that is going to make us healthy, one thing that is going to be the end all be all. I think it's a combination of so many different things with regards to nutrition, to supplements, to exercise, to our mental health, so many different things that come together to help us to be the best that we can be. And Q Sciences really helps us do that. They cover a vast number of things regarding from mental health supplements to CBD hemp oil to vitamin sprays. It's to vascular health. So I love the gamut that it covers for us. A little bit about the company, and what I love about this company is that it's been around a while. It's been around since 2012. But the products were actually sold in the medical arena. They were sold in doctor's offices, chiropractor offices, and it's just been this past January where they developed a compensation plan that really went across the network marketing platform that really allowed people like us to share this with our friends and our family, and share this with other people who need to know about these products. And word of mouth is by far the best referral ever. So I love that it has that type of compensation plan. And with that means the compensation plan that it's really wide open right now. We are an international business in about 14 different countries, and there's only about 10 to 15,000 ambassadors internationally, and that has grown since January from a couple hundred. So really, the market is wide open, and people are just giant. They're really, really desiring the products that we have, because, guys, I mean, it's not a matter of whether or not people are going to take supplements. It's a matter of which ones they're going to take. So many people suffer from depression. They're tired. Oh my gosh, I read a statistic today. It was like 69% of people have issues with sleeping. They're stressed a lot more than they used to be 100 years ago. And supplements are a way of life. We do not get the nutrients from our food unless you are a farmer and you grow it from a seed and you know exactly where it comes from. We need a lot more vegetables to really get those nutrients that we could have gotten 100 years ago. So this is the picture of the products for Q. You can see the fuse down there at the bottom is the CBD hemp oil. That is our latest line that we have launched. Did that in about August, and it has taken off. We've got our vitamin sprays, hormone balance, skincare, weight loss. So good. So we're just kind of run through some of these different products. They're put together kind of in combos, not because you have to use a combo, but because they're put together for cost effectiveness and because they work really well together. So these are just the top recommendations that the company offers and the company provides. And this first one is called the Q Core Q Max. I started on this when I started with this company. I know the value of gut health. I know the value of micronutrients and vitamins and minerals, and I know how my body and so many other bodies need this. So there's 4 different products in here. This Q Max is actually a methylated version. If you've got the MTHR genetic mutation, and a lot of us don't know that, so that's what this is so great about. It's already got the methylated version. We can't absorb B vitamins, and we have issues with folic acid. So this is really, really easy to use. That Q Max actually is one of the initial products that was developed. It was developed by a man who lost his wife because she had bipolar to suicide. And he was determined to really help his children, I think it was his son who also had bipolar, not lose him. So he really worked really hard to figure out a formula that helped mental health. And this product alone, the Max, has over 33 clinically validated research trials from third parties with regards to different things about mental health: ADHD, anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, bipolar. And if you want a copy of that, just holler and send me a message and I will send that to you. Okay, so the Max is really the fuel. That's where you get the micronutrients, the 36 vitamin minerals, the amino acids. That's where you get that from. The Prime is the delivery system. So it really ensures that it gets all the things to all of your capillaries, your organs, really absorbed within your body. The Prime is an excellent, excellent product for anyone with some cardiovascular issues or has issues with cold hands and cold feet, any sort of circulatory issues. It's a great, great product. We've got the probiotics. Probiotics I have studied about since my youngest was 3 and diagnosed with eosinophilic colitis, which is an autoimmune GI disease. So probiotics are a key. Everybody needs them. What I love about this one is that it's double encapsulated. We're getting a patent on it. It's a time release, 12-hour time release, and it really, really helps to slough off and get rid of the yeast in our body, and to get it out of our body and into the toilet, as opposed to opening up and releasing toxins in our body, which causes die-off and causes us to feel yucky as we go through the process of getting that yeast out of our system. So probiotics are so, so important to our gut flora. The omegas, very, very important. This is the protection. So it improves your digestion, absorption, metabolism. It's great for your brain and your eyes, and really increases the potency at the cellular level. So this I recommend to everybody. So the next slide, what we're going to do is we're just going to look at the sleep spray. So the sleep spray right here really provides, it's a vitamin spray, or not vitamin spray, but it's a spray and it goes underneath your tongue. It has melatonin in it, and it has 5-HTP, which is a serotonin booster, and serotonin is related to sleep. Everybody loves this sleep spray. Really, really helps you fall asleep and stay asleep. And really kind of just helps your mind rejuvenate. The next slide that I'm going to show you is another combo, and all you have to do is add the sleep spray to this, and you've got the whole thing. We've got the Q-Core Q-Max, and we've got the Focus. The Focus drink is a drink with chia seeds, and it's just smart energy. Really fuels the brain and helps rejuvenate the performance of our brain and replenishes our mental energy and really protects our decision-making skills and our mental clarity. So the Vitalize is the other, and it comes in 2 different flavors. The Vitalize is the green box. Now, hormonal health, if you are female, then I can speak a lot to that, right? We can all talk about female hormonal issues. Everything from PMS to after going through menopause to postmenopausal. This is definitely a product that I really, really love. Hormone changes can wreck our lives. I went through menopause last year and I thought I was just a crazy person. So it uses really rare premium quality herbs from around the world that have been designed by doctors for daily use. So they regulate hormone fluctuation, regulate PMS or menopausal symptoms, and really just balance the internal sensors so that all of our body's systems can work together. Now, there's also a men's. So if you get this combo, add the sleep spray, and you can choose whether or not you want the men's Vitalize or the women's Vitalize. So the men's Vitalize, they kind of go through a menopause thing too. Their testosterone level drops. They really just need help with energy. They're stressed, from their daily life. They have a lack of stamina, muscle loss, their libido lowers, and they even suffer from things like depression. So the men's hormones, Vitalize, the Vitalize Support the Hormone Balance, really does the same thing. It works with the body's internal sensors and has 7 adaptogenic herbs and amino acids and bioflavonoids and all that kind of fun stuff, and really helps to increase their physical performance, their emotions, and their sexual energy. So if you don't want that for your husband, don't get him the Vitalize. Okay. So anyway, that was just a little side note, funny. All right. So here's a picture of our vitamin sprays. The sprays are awesome. The sprays work because you spray them under your tongue. So they're sublingual, and they're really easily absorbed. The fastest way to get something in our body is to inhale it. The second fastest way is to inject it with a shot. And the third one is under the tongue, sublingual. And then after that comes where you swallow a pill. So there's different ones that we have. We have the B12 spray. So instead of going and getting a B12 shot, you can use the spray. We've got the relief spray, which is for pain, fresh spray for fresh breath, sleep, which we already talked about. We've got the vitamin D spray, which I love because I was deficient in vitamin D. I went and got some of the blood tests done because I was really not feeling great a couple months ago, and my vitamin D was low. So I love this product because I can just do it under my tongue and I feel a lot better. The Boost spray helps to increase your metabolism and helps you to curb your appetite. So that's an awesome one to use right before you eat. And then the vitamin C spray helps to increase your immune system. All right, moving on to the trim. So the trim is awesome because it is a full meal replacement. It is out of France and has 66 clinical trials that show how it really helps people to lose weight but maintain that weight. So it's not a quick weight loss kind of thing where you lose the weight and then you gain it back. Like, it's between that and the Metabolic Boost, which is the other product that's shown there, helps to increase your metabolism, helps to balance your blood sugars, lower your glycemic level. it keeps you full. I had the chocolate one this morning with a banana and strawberries in it and some other stuff, and it kept me full. So it was really, and not chalky at all. And what I love about our TRIM, our weight loss program, is not only that it has the clinical trials, not only that it's out of France, it has higher standards than America, but it comes actually with a personal trainer and a professional coach and a nutritionist. So this is Amy. She runs a Facebook group every single month for people that are doing the weight loss or the TRIM or the metabolic boost. And in that Facebook group, there's accountability, there's encouragement, there's, meal prepping, there's exercise things, really some coaching, and she is there for you to help. And I love that corporate has this for us, because they're not just leaving us high and dry. They're not just saying, hey, here, take this and hope you're successful. No, they really, really want us to be successful. And that's one of the many things that I love about this company. So now, the CBD Hemp Oil. So hemp oil, it is awesome. We have 4 different products, and we're developing more to add to this line. So hemp is one of the fastest growing industries in the country. We're expected to be like a $22 billion business, or the market is, by 2022. So we can't even keep the products on the shelf. Everyone loves these. It is a full spectrum blend and has a proprietary technology which really helps to connect to the receptors in our body. We have CB1 receptors in our brain and CB2 receptors in our body. And the full spectrum really helps to attach to those and help create balance, reduce inflammation in our body, and so many other things. The hemp is grown in Kentucky. It is not marijuana. Those are 2 totally different things. So a lot of people just need to really be educated on what is hemp and what is marijuana. So I'll give you just a little bit example of, or just to kind of give you an idea, a comparison of it. So you've got corn, like sweet corn that we eat. We wrap it up in tinfoil with some butter and salt, and we stick it on the grill, and we have it at a barbecue, right? So that is yummy, yummy corn. And then we also have, on the other side, we have corn that's fed. We have feed corn. It's fed to chickens, fed to other things. So they're all in the corn family, right? But it's 2 separate things. We wouldn't eat the feed corn at the barbecue. It would taste horrible, right? And then, so that's the same thing with hemp and marijuana. So just kind of keep that. It's not the same thing. So it's grown in Kentucky. It is organically produced, and it has no chemicals, no pesticides, and it's free 10-mile radius. It's fueled by a bioabsorb technology, which really helps with the absorption rate. We have an 85% absorption rate, and it's water soluble. There's 400 milligrams of full spectrum hemp oil in each bottle, and there's third-party testing done on every single batch that comes out. We have cinnamon flavor and mocha flavor. And what I have experienced with this product is a decrease in anxiety. I don't feel like I want to yell at my kids all the time. I feel more balanced. I have had some pain relief. The roll-on, which is right there, it's a very high potency, 2 times potency CBD hemp oil. I have a spot on my back that it's either from an epidural or my degenerative disc disease that I've got, but it just hurts all the time. Like, and especially when I'm sitting in chairs like this, it starts hurting. And I just rubbed that on there when I got it. Y'all, I was blown away. I was like, this is not going to work. This isn't going to work. And I did it and it worked. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I went to out with a girlfriend yesterday for coffee, and she was wondering what I was doing. She wanted to hear about the products and everything. And she suffers from migraines. And I was like, well, do you have a headache now? And she's like, yeah, I do. And so I pulled out the roll on, and she rolled it on her temples and across her forehead, and then on her, I guess she said she puts oils on her wrists. And after we were done, I was like, do you still have your headache? And she's like, no, like the tension's released. It feels so much better. Well, she ordered that and the hemp oil today. So she's really excited to get those. But so we've also got the cream, and the cream is great as a topical cream. You can use it on your face, on your if you've got a large ache and pain, it's not the 2 times potency, but it really, really is just soothing, and you can just spread it right on troublesome areas. The other product that we have is the Q Rest. So the Q Rest is a new one that we are piloting, and it is for sleep. It includes valerian root, which is great for sleeping, as well as skullcap. So it really kind of relaxes you, reduces that tension and anxiety as well, and helps you get and stay asleep. Skullcap's actually used commonly for restless sleep and discomfort, and for like spasms in your muscles. So anyway, so that is the hemp oil. If you've got any questions on that, you're welcome to drop them in the comments. So basically, that's a good look at our products, and it's so exciting. I'm taking the Q Core Q Max. I'm taking a couple of the vitamin sprays. I'm taking the hemp oil, the Vitalize. Oh, and I'm taking, there's a cleanse that I'm taking that I love. It's really good. So there are a few other products. So ask the person that invited you to share all the products with you, and find out exactly which ones can help you the best. So there's different ways to join us on this. I call it the Q train. They call it the Q movement. As an ambassador, which is what we do, or as a preferred customer, same cost between an ambassador or a customer. So there's really no benefit to join, and except if you want a side gig. You want to make $1,000 this month before Christmas. I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty good to me. Or retail customer. So to become an ambassador, it's $79.95, and you get a welcome kit. You get your own website. You get an app on your phone that's super easy to use, and you get an international business. With your kit comes 3 full size of the vitamin sprays. There's just a mix of, I don't know what you'll get. And you get some samples of the sport drink and samples of the focus drink. And I think they're going to start making the kits with samples of the hemp oil. So that's really exciting. You get paid different ways, by rank advancement, team building, income, or basically people go into your website and purchasing products. So you don't carry inventory. You can if you want. We've got a great wholesale retail program for somebody who has a business that they want to sell out of. We've got a great program for that. But usually people just go to your website and purchase, and it comes to their door. So that's really, really good. So the 4 ways we get paid, it's not 14. It's not confusing. It's very simple. Is we get paid with our customer commissions, people who go to our site and purchase as a customer. We get paid from our team commissions. So basically the overall volume of all the people who join us and their people who join us and all of their customers. We get rank advancement bonuses. And when you come in, I mean, you've got 30 to 45 days to earn $750. It's really not that difficult. And it's even when we've got Christmas cash going on right now, we've got an incentive going on where you could actually earn $1,000 if you go Care and Share qualified, which is what we'll talk about next. And then we'll be done. And then the 4th way, which I think is really, really cool, is a financial freedom movement. So basically, Q Sciences does not have a car program. They have opted to do a financial freedom movement. And I love this about this company. So in my other company that I was with, I had the car and I went on the trips and I did all this stuff. But to have the car, when I hit my certain rank, I had to sign and I had to go into debt personally to get that car. And then if I made rank, the company would pay me a certain amount of money every single month to cover the car. Now, if I didn't make rank, I had to come out of pocket and paid for the car. Well, I also paid for the taxes and I also paid for the insurance. So it was great. I loved the car. It was a great kind of token of my achievement with the other company. It was fabulous. But bottom line is I paid for the car many more times than the car was paid for. So I was in debt for it. Now with Q Sciences, instead of the car program, they have this financial freedom movement where once you reach a certain rank, you get a certain amount of money, anywhere from $100 a month to $400 a month, that's paid towards a debt. So whether it's a credit card, whether it's a car, whether it's a student loan, whether it's your house, whatever it is, they will pay it directly to your debtor. And I just think that is awesome. So right now, this is kind of a picture of the comp plan. Right now, I'm sitting at bronze, going for silver. And I've done that in about 7 weeks. And I'm getting $200 a month that goes towards a bill, towards a credit card debt, towards whatever. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. But anyway, so you can see that. And like I said, with regards to the compensation plan, because this was actually launched in January of this year, there's nobody at the top of the comp plan. Nobody. Like, the market is wide open for this. And everybody is, I mean, this company is in huge momentum because people want these products, and people want they want the products, and they want the opportunity. And I love how it's such a team atmosphere. There's so much support, and I'm able to really bless the people on my team because we get paid the same, levels 1 through 9 million. So I'm able to recruit people. I'm a good recruiter. I've recruited 20 people so far in 7 weeks, and I'm able to use some of those people and bless other people on my team with them. So it's really, really neat. The last thing I want to talk about, and we'll be done, is the Care and Share reward. Now, this is really unique. It is awesome. As an ambassador or as a customer, as a preferred customer, let's just talk about the customer. As a preferred customer, you're given a link, and it's like kind of like a referral link. So when you're out getting your nails done, or you're out having lunch with the guys, whatever it is, and you're talking about what you're doing, you have no desire to do a side gig or whatever, they want to try something, you can actually use your link. And once you get 3 preferred customers, and that totals 300 volume, you get your auto ship of $100. You get $100 free. You pay tax and shipping. Okay, so basically you get $100 in free product. If you get $600 in volume, you get $200 in free product. And the same thing is for ambassadors. So I love that, to where we can actually share and get compensated. Because I don't know about you guys, but I have been to many restaurants or have bought many things, and I'm like, I really need to get paid for all the talk that I'm doing about it, right? It's like, the restaurant is not giving me free meals because I'm going and sharing about how awesome it is. So, but anyway, so that is the end of our presentation. It is exactly 30 minutes. I wanted to be respectful of you guys' time, and it's such an incredible opportunity. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee on the products. So whether you're an ambassador or a customer, so you never know. What if this works? What if one of the supplements works for you and helps you with your anxiety, or helps you with losing some weight, or helps you with feeling more balanced and centered? You just never know. And who do you know that deals with some of the stuff that we talked about? Or who do you know? I would challenge each one of you, all the guests on here, put a post out there about CBD hemp oil on your Facebook and see what happens, because people are hot for it and interested. So let me check the chat, and I'm going to stop the recording.